Hello, hello. Welcome to the G'day Gaming Plus podcast. I am Alex,
I'm Ben.
and we're here to talk to you about anything we want to talk about. It's video games, maybe. It's anime, maybe. It's shows. It's movies. It's anything we want to do. If you're new here, consider hitting that follow button or subscribe button on YouTube. Um, and if you're on audio, you can follow us there and do whatever it says to do there, like on Spotify and all of that. You can be added to the feeds and all that. And then when a new episode comes out, you'll see it. We are bi-weekly. Audios normally come out on Wednesdays, and then the videos come out on Fridays. So that is a thing that happens. But video's been weird lately because like they take a lot longer to render for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Like it's just like it takes way longer for no reason, and I don't understand why. It's like 30 minutes instead of
See,
like 12 minutes how it used to be.
and I've got a brand new computer, so I'm like, oh, I could do some of this, but I don't have the good software for it. You have the
Yeah.
really good software.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my goal this summer is to learn some video editing, though.
The only
That's
thing
my
I
goal.
could think of is that maybe because your video is now higher quality compared to what it was before, maybe it didn't have to work as hard to do stuff and encode. But
Maybe.
now that like we fixed your camera, now it's working. It's working fine.
For, for the moment, it's working.
For the moment, yeah. I just
For the
realized
moment.
something. Your camera's lopsided. Do you notice this? It's like
Yeah.
angled.
So it's on like a little pivot thing,
Uh-huh.
and I was messing with it, and it kind of like pushed a little bit, and I was like, you know what?
Okay.
It's fine today.
Okay.
Uh, this is the true professionalism of a Get Out of Gaming podcast. So
I guess so. I mean, Ben's just slowly falling to the right there. Or to the left. I don't know. Stage left. Yeah.
stage left.
Yeah. But yeah, if we talk about anything we want to talk about here, I guess we'll start this off with what have you been doing lately? What you been watching? What you been playing, etc., etc.
Well, I'm not even talking about like. There's only one new game that I have been playing. So I got Pragmata for my birthday on
Mm-hmm.
Switch 2. So I've been playing a little bit of that. Dusted off the Switch 2 and played some of that. I'm about. I think I just did the first full boss.
Okay.
The real, one of the bigger ones. And I just haven't picked it up since then. Of course, I'm playing Halo. I'm at the Onyx level now, which
Wow.
is crazy.
The fortuitous.
Yeah. Oh God, I love that movie. Go back and watch that episode. It was a great one. But I also have I'm watching more anime. So Alex a while back goes, "Hey, you should get Crunchyroll." And I was like, "Alex, why would I get Crunchyroll? I have 50,000 other things that I have streaming on." And I said, "I can watch, this on Hulu or whatever." Crunchyroll has opened my eyes up to new anime that I probably would never have watched. So ones that I finished, and I have my Crunchyroll pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. Is that how you say it?
Isekai.
Isekai. So I think Alex, you know me long enough. This is not the typical anime I would watch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but for some reason, Isekai has been like something I've really started watching more of.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I watched The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of branched out to different ones. There, and there's a lot more comedy than there is action in that one, which is different. But that's been my big thing is watching that. Oh, and I've been watching. I just finished season 1 of Mythic Quest on
Okay.
Apple.
Huh.
So I'm deciding if I really like it or if it's kind of annoying. I haven't.
I've never seen it, but what I have seen, I'm like, I don't know if I'd like this show. I like the people in this show, but I feel like this is
Yeah.
gonna be like The Guild all over again, where it's just super super cringy, and I don't like it.
Oh my god, we just lost like half of our viewership.
The
Um,
Guild's getting a movie or something here soon too.
yeah, I saw that, and so, but I'm there with you. I tried watching the Guild, um,
I like
and
Felicia Day.
I like her. I just the one there's one character in particular
Mm-hmm.
who has a crush on Felicia Day's character. He was like very annoying to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know it sounds awful. Um, but this is pretty good. Like it's kind of like it's level wise, it's like almost like watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
It's very close to that. Obviously, one of the characters, two of Charlie Day is one of the executive producers on
Oh
it.
no, I didn't even know he was in that either. Huh.
He's not, but
Okay.
so far season one, but they
Okay.
somehow were able to talk F. Mary Abraham into this, who was
Okay.
in like Amadeus and all these other
Yeah.
great films. So he's the writer of this online MMO. Uh, he saw he doesn't understand technology,
Mm-hmm.
and he lives there because there's a scene where the CEO goes, "Do you live here?" He goes, "I find that to be none of your business." And they don't pop out of like a janitor's closet
Mm-hmm.
drinking or something. So season one was good.
Yeah.
Season one obviously ended around COVID time.
Yeah.
Um, uh, it has Ashley Burgess in it.
Yeah.
Her character's pretty good. Um, so I'm enjoying it. I've been watching some of that. Um, I think I talked about last time. I've been trying to finish Challenge of the GoBots.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm on episode. Well, they said episode 30 of season one. I really do feel it's like different seasons they just put all together on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like they just ran out of stuff to do, so they kind of recycle a lot of old episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but I have been watching more anime than I have in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, Alex told me when Crunchyroll was going up to hurry up and buy the full year subscription for $100. I think it's what it was. Was it 100? I don't
Something like
remember.
that.
And so I did it, and I'm glad I did it because now I have it until I think February or March before I have to renew it.
Yeah.
Um, I spend a good amount of time on here, so I think it's worth the money. So, what about you? What have you been watching and stuff?
I barely use Crunchyroll. I have someone else who uses it instead. So like they're getting my money's worth, I guess. Um so like there's that. But or I use it on like my Fridays or whatever. Like we my friends and us like I think we both have Crunchyroll and we used to just use his, but then I logged in for some reason with mine, so like now mine is just the one that we use to watch our like weekly shows or whatever. Um but like otherwise I barely use it. Like I used it recently um just to watch some Detective Conan because they
Mhm.
had the new set of the FBI episodes or something like that. They're all fine episodes. One two-parter is better than the others, but like obviously, but um like I for that honestly I watch on Netflix, and then it's just easier to do it there to switch between audios as well. So there's a
Yeah.
dub for every Conan episode now. Like all the ones that come out like in these collections, they're dubbed. And so normally I watch them all subbed and then I just have them on again dubbed just running. So to give views, but also like I'm interested. Like I watched Case Closed back in the day dubbed originally and I really do like that dub cast. I just hate everything around the localization of it. So like the
Yeah.
names and all of that. Um so um so it's nice to hear a different type of dub cast do things and they're pretty good. I would say like this dub cast for Conan's probably the best ones that we've had overall. Like there are others that I would like to replace or put back in. I think Megure is the same Megure from the Funimation dub. So like the big
Okay.
inspector with like the tan jacket and like the hat. Like I'm pretty sure he's Inspector McGuire from Case Closed. So because he sounds exactly the same. So that's pretty cool
Yeah.
to get like some people back, or like I know like some like the original Ron, so Rachel like voice someone else. Like they kind of like had like guest appearances from the old voice actors. So like I also think that's really cool as well. So like yeah, I watched like I don't know how many it is. It's like 10 episodes of Conan, I would say. So I watched most of those through Netflix, and then I had like two more left, and I was out in like the living room, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna turn on Crunchyroll because I'm still watching it subbed here. So that's where I watched it. So like yeah, that's the only time I've really used Crunchyroll recently, like for something. The previous thing was maybe when I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go see the Chainsaw Man movie, and so I watched like
Ah,
3 or 4 episodes of that show. I enjoyed the show, but not enough to like binge a show. And so the cool thing is though that the movie is on Crunchyroll now. So like I could go back and then just watch the movie on Crunchyroll. Unlike stupid Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, because like they're just holding that back for some reason. Like that I don't know if that movie's still in theaters, but like they will not
yeah.
release it physical or digital at all still.
That's so weird. Like, um, I when I got Crunchyroll, one of the ones I finished the entire season um was Overlord,
Mm-hmm.
another isekai, um, where a player plays an MMO, um, tries to log out, can't log out,
Yeah.
and he's stuck in the game. And so like, you know, but like when I was on Crunchyroll, I was like, I had no idea there was 3 movies.
Yeah.
Um, only one of them is dubbed, the other 2 are subtitled.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that. Um, what was I talking about? I was talking about like this is an anime, but like the new Avatar movie, right?
Oh yeah.
It's still not on Disney Plus. I'm guessing it's coming out this month.
I don't know.
I'm like,
Normally they're weird about that. Like normally they're like November. This is when the premium movie comes out. So
I think, but wouldn't you think with Mandalorian and Grogu, they're gonna want to have that come out in like September, October?
I don't think that's gonna come out this year on Disney Plus at all.
Really?
I don't think so.
I think it'll come out on Disney Plus this year.
I don't think so. I think
Huh?
they're really because they really want to hit home that things are theatrical experiences right now. So
Yeah.
I don't I think they're gonna hold on to it for at least the rest of the year and then maybe re-release Mandalorian Grogu unless it does horribly, which honestly is kind of projected to not do well
Huh?
because it's a movie based on a show that people kind of gave up watching.
I mean,
So
you really do have to watch all 3 seasons, but
and
you
Book of
also
Boba Fett
yeah, you got to watch Book of Boba Fett.
and Ahsoka.
Yeah, you kind of got to watch those to understand what's really going on. Now, I've watched all I've watched all of those, so for me it's not a big deal to understand what's going on. But like when we were talking about the movie picks for this summer we're looking forward to, that's not one of the ones on my list.
I'm still gonna see it.
I mean, I'm going to see it, but it's not like, "Oh my gosh."
Nah, this isn't Spider-Man for me. This isn't Supergirl, you know. So
And I want to see that new Quentin Tarantino movie written and done by RZA. It's like, what is it?
oh yeah.
It's something about a spoonful of chocolate or something. I don't remember. It looks good.
Did you
It looks really good.
see the trailer for Tony, the Anthony Bourdain movie? It's Matt Johnson, my guy from Nirvana the band The Show. He's directing that movie, And then
Oh,
Jay
really?
McCarroll, who's the other Jay from Nirvana, the band, the show, he's doing the music for that movie.
I think it's crazy because like I saw the interview with RZA. He had this movie done,
Mm-hmm.
like done, written, produced, and he let Quentin Tarantino see it. And Quentin Tarantino brought somebody else famous with him and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, here's what I like and I don't like. I'm gonna help you get this movie out there."
Mm-hmm.
Um, which, believe it or not, it's got the same guy that plays the voice of Miles Morales in it
Oh yeah.
as a main character,
Mm-hmm.
um, beating up white supremacists.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. There's a lot
and
of interesting movies coming out here soon.
it's so funny. I was talking to someone at work about it, and they're like, "But that's not like a mainstream movie." I said, "Sometimes movies that are not the big mainstream are better than these giant blown up crazy ones. Like, obviously, we're gonna get Avengers at the end of the year. It's gonna be Avengers, you know?
I heard that Avengers isn't coming to IMAX opening month
Really?
because of something with Dune. Because Dune's
So,
coming out the same day, and Dune's actually filmed in IMAX, so they have priority. And that's
I
why
mean
Disney
that.
was talking about that Infinity Vision or whatever.
I mean that would not be good for them because I feel like that Dune is a um, Dune is an IMAX movie, but so is Avengers.
Well, I
Um,
mean, like Dune's actually filmed in IMAX, and
right.
like Avengers isn't. So like that's just the fact there. So like that's why they would have the priority. Honestly, like they probably just need to, I don't know, Disney's stubborn, but they probably just need to change their date one more time just so they have the IMAX. If this is a
I mean,
thing.
and I think they just need to pump it. When does it come out?
I don't remember.
I mean, I want to say it's early December.
Yeah. All I know is that they keep saying you don't need to watch anything else except Endgame now.
December 18th.
Okay.
So the week before Christmas. So I see what they're. I
Or just make it
see what.
earlier. Just make it earlier.
I mean,
That's probably a better
that would be
call.
the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It- um, I feel bad because like we haven't had like a full trailer yet. We have these little snippets this whole time. I'm afraid we'll get a real trailer. It's gonna be so disappointing.
So here's the thing. It already is disappointing. Like I don't care. I super
Is it?
don't care about this film at all. I just care about my Spider-Man and that's it. So that's why I'm watching Spider-Man. Because he's still technically Sony, he's removed enough to where um I can enjoy those films just on their own. Um
Is it because of Robert Downey Jr. coming back?
what because I don't care?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just I don't care about the Avengers in general anymore. I really liked the TV show element, like the like giving things breathing room because it's a comic book series type thing.
Right. Right.
So like having this big action packed movie that's only 2.5 hours long, it's just like, oh, it's just 2 episodes of a show. I don't know, like I feel like too we've gotten too much content, and because of that it's hurting the actual movies when they happen. And I'm just not hyped for these movies anymore. Like I'm upset that we didn't get a Hawkeye 2 or whatever
Yeah.
the show was because they didn't want to pay him more. Like they were trying to pay him half his salary as the first season. um and so that's why we didn't get that, unfortunately, because like I really liked the Hawkeye show a lot because it was very grounded and it was very like good and then like kind of funny as well. But like um yeah, and then like Loki was really good. I really liked WandaVision. Like there were really cool experimental things that happened that enhanced the universe, but then you get other things that just like don't that I don't care about. And then you get these movies that just like are just lesser than because you've had these greater TV shows that are essentially just long movies. Because you're Disney, you can put more budget into a show, and that's why the shows back at the beginning, at least, and then Loki season 2 especially, like, felt more magnificent than a movie. Like, I think Loki season 2, like, ending and all that, like the series finale of that show, like, is so good compared to, like, I don't know, like, compared to Endgame. Like, there's certain things there where
Yeah,
it's just like they're very comparable, and so because we've taken this bigger slice of a cake and now you're trying to give us a cupcake instead. Like, I don't know. I don't I don't care.
I mean, I'll still go see it. I mean,
I don't know if I will see it. That's the thing. Maybe.
but they're really been that's been really cool that they're bringing Daredevil's getting another season,
Mhm.
which I actually like.
Never seen it.
Um, Punisher's coming back,
Never seen it.
and my only thing is the original seasons of Punisher were very graphic.
Yeah.
Um, is Disney gonna tone it down because he's gonna be in a Spider-Man movie? That's my only concern. Is like, I mean, Frank Castle is a violent man, and so
Sure,
you can't.
but he doesn't have to be violent around Spider-Man necessarily, because I feel like Spider-Man's
Yeah,
gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? Stop. So, like, there's that. Like, I'm really excited for the Spider-Man film because Spider-Man is a character that works super well with anyone, that it could just be a team up movie and you don't have to care about anything about it. Like, it's like an
yeah.
episode of the animated series. It's like, oh, this is the episode with Doctor Strange. This is the episode with Iron Man. And it's like, cool. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see how it works. Because now
Now,
Spider-Man.
I know we were going to talk about anime and stuff, but I have to ask you this:
Yeah.
how cool would it be if you're watching the new Spider-Man movie and then Deadpool shows up?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because in the cartoon, he showed up several times
But
in the
that's only
cartoon.
one cartoon though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. Um I don't know. That's my thing because I don't know how well those two would work together in this type of universe.
yeah. I mean, to this day, I still love Deadpool Wolverine, and the reason
Mhm.
it was so good is because it's rated R.
Like, I'd rather have him see the Fantastic Four or the X-Men. Um because those are just people that he hangs around with. Like, he's seeing Hulk, he's hanging out with Hulk and stuff in this movie, so I'm excited for that stuff. But I would say the things that I'm more gravitated towards are the things that I'm more used to seeing with him. So yeah, like Fantastic Four especially, because he's like super, like, really good friends with all of them. So
I mean, maybe.
yeah,
I mean, I mean,
but I also never saw
it,
that movie, so
it was okay. It wasn't like I I went into it on a night where everyone went to bed early.
mhm,
It was cold, and I was like, I want to just watch it,
yeah,
and I did. It was okay. Is it something that I would be like, oh my gosh, it was one of the better ones? No,
yeah,
but it was okay. It was like it ended, and you're like, okay, so it's over.
yeah,
I like what they did with Ben, um, the thing.
mhm,
I thought that was really cool, but like, still, even like his story and stuff was not like the whole story didn't blow me away.
yeah.
And I know people are gonna hate me because they were like, but Pedro Pascal was in it. Okay, yeah, but it was. I think it was like what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
uh, I haven't watched a Marvel film in a very long time where I was like, this is one of the better films since Endgame. Um, even
Yeah.
Black Panther 2 was okay.
I never saw
I
that
thought it was,
either.
yeah, it was okay. Um,
Yeah, I would say the last one would be Deadpool and Wolverine, because technically that's a Marvel film at that point.
oh, yep, I will say that. Yeah, and I think the reason I liked it is because there was you go into it knowing that Deadpool's going to talk to the camera and he's going to really push the envelope of what jokes he makes. He makes
Mhm.
several Disney jokes.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's what got for me was the the jokes and stuff, and but then the action's really good too.
Yeah.
You know. Also, the fact that you brought in the original Elektra and then you brought in Channing Tatum for a character that he was supposed to do anyway,
And he's been wanting to
and then
do forever.
yeah, and then you bring in Blade.
Did you
The
see
whole
like the ending at the ending credits where they have like home movies of Channing Tatum as a child dressed up as Gambit?
yeah,
That's great. That's so good.
uh, I love this scene where they're getting ready to go after Cassandra, and um, they have the gun or whatever, and Deadpool's like, "Which Punisher? There's been like 4 of them,"
Mm-hmm.
and they make the comment about, and Blade makes the comment,
Oh
and
yeah.
he looks right at the camera, like, and yet, have we had the new Blade movie? No.
No. So
Even
there is only
the
one
guy,
Blade.
yeah, even the guy that was supposed to play Blade, anytime he's been asked that question, he's like, I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Which tells me that movie's dead in the water. Done.
Probably.
It was supposed to come out over a year ago. It's done. So
Unless he's in Spider-Man. Blade shows up in Spider-Man sometimes.
I mean, they
Have Michael
kind of do.
Morbius again.
I mean, they kind of set it up because also a couple years back they did the Werewolf by Night,
Yeah.
which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it in color and in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the color one, but the black and white makes you feel like an old horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
That short was like 30 minutes. Really good. I mean, really, technically, Werewolf could show up, Moon Knight could show up,
I forgot
Blade
about
could
Moon
show
Knight.
up. Yeah.
I like that show.
You know what? That was a hit that I didn't think I was going to like. And it was really good.
I think the actor really sold it. I think it's what happened.
I mean, he literally played like 3 characters.
Yeah.
Which to me is the only person I've ever seen to play multiple characters is Jim Carrey.
Now, what's his name? What's his name? Ewan McGregor. Because he's in Split.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was in Split, and he played also that was in what's that film series? You know what I'm talking about? Where it has isn't that the one with like Bruce Willis and Morgan Freeman, and isn't that that universe? Unstoppable?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
No, because that was Samuel Jackson. That's the one with like Bruce Willis.
Oh, that's what I meant. Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why I said
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
Yeah. And that character in James McAvoy.
Oh, was that James McAvoy? I thought that was Ewan McGregor.
James McAvoy had the character that had several different personalities.
That's what I'm thinking of then. Yeah.
Yeah. He did an amazing job with that.
Yeah.
From going from like a little boy to the Beast to different characters.
Mm-hmm.
But like what was the movie? Oh, Me, Myself, and Irene, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He just nailed the multiple personalities.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the character that played in Moon Knight was perfect for that. But if you look at Spider-Man, right? Moon Knight, Blade, and Werewolf by Night all at some point, and Morbius, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen that. I do need to watch that movie, even though I heard it's horrible.
Yeah, I've never seen Morbius either. I saw Madam Web in theaters. That was a fun time.
Did you leave in the middle, or
no? I watched the whole thing. It was hilarious.
Oh.
The problem about it though, because I went with a friend, and the main problem was that there was another guy in the theater, and he was actually like seriously watching it. Like he was like really like invested in it for some reason. So we couldn't just like make fun of the film. There's a part in that movie where like she grabs a Pepsi. She shows, I probably said this before. She shows the Pepsi. She keeps almost opening the Pepsi, but then people talk to her and then she just holds on to the Pepsi. And then she's still like talking to people, almost opening it again, and then still the Pepsi. So like she's just holding a Pepsi as a prop without ever drinking the actual Pepsi. So like it's clear like product placement. Um
It's probably an empty can of Pepsi too.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
maybe. Yeah. But like yeah, it's crazy though to like that movie's a trip. Like
I
the
think
ADR on the bad guy because um like even when he's like speaking and you can see his face, like his mouth moving and the mouth just doesn't match whatever he's saying. So good.
I think for a podcast idea, we each need to pick like a pretty bad film and rewatch it to try and find the good in it. And you can't say China O'Brien 1 or 2 because they had some good moments. Uh, but like, there are so many movies out there that were like, okay, I haven't watched the Morpheus one. It's been in my queue for a while. Um,
Mhm.
Jared Leto's in it, of course.
Yeah.
Um, but I need to watch it. I need to watch it just to say I watched it.
Hmm.
I did try to watch Madam Web twice, and I was like, this is just really bad. The
It's so
only time
fun.
I've ever, the only time I ever thought a movie was that bad was House of the Dead.
Uh,
Did you ever watch that one?
yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah.
In the theater, I have never been in a theater where people walked out mid into that movie. People walked out.
Yeah. I'm sure.
We were the only ones in there by the end of the movie, which was hilarious because like obviously it's a zombie movie based on the video game,
Hmm.
but like there's one scene where the zombies are coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is literally wearing something from Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
And he was holding it down as he's running. And I'm like, okay, so this guy, don't put the camera close to where you can see him.
Yeah.
He's running towards them, holding this mask down. I'm like, oh man, this is just awful.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad when we could watch a Sharknado movie and it's done better.
Well, because
That's the
there's a
sad part.
difference between camp and just cheap and laziness. So I think there's that.
Do you
It's
remember
like
the
piranha movies or whatever, you know?
yes. Did you know that the director and writer of all these bad video game movies, he got so mad at people calling him out and saying his movies are bad that he actually boxed a couple people, some critics.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
Look it up. So he got mad at some of the critics calling him out. What is his name? Something Bull. Um,
Hmm.
he boxed people, and he won most of those fights because he's boxing critics.
Mm-hmm. That's stupid though.
I mean, it's no different than what is it, Jake Paul fighting like old people?
I get, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Oh man. We tangent. We went somewhere else, but you know,
We went on a 20-minute
yeah.
tangent. It's okay
But
though. This
it's
is
fine. Yeah,
conversational.
yeah, whatever. It's fine. Man, I was about to try to say like what else I've been watching. Mm, I watched a little bit of High Potential. I don't know if I've talked about that yet. I like that show.
No.
That's the show with the woman who plays Dee in Always Sunny. Um
Oh yeah, where she's like helping to solve crimes, right?
yeah, it's essentially Monk, but instead of a hypochondriac, it's a um I forget what she's called high potential because it's like a form of like ADHD, like OCD and stuff like that. Um high functioning, high potential, something something. So like um it's like she can like never hold a job normally. She has these kids. She has uh like her husband is missing. So like that's like the main thread here, like why she takes the jobs, because she's like, okay, I'll take this job if you help me track this person because he's been missing since this time and this time. And So like that's like the thing that's like leading the whole like show essentially. But then every episode is kind of just like, hey, or actually it reminds me more of Castle.
Okay.
Because she's not a police officer or an actual detective. She's kind of just there and then just kind of messes with the crime scene, kind of how like Richard Castle will mess with the crime scene with Beckett. And um so it's really just like a gender reversed Castle where like she's with a male detective and trying to solve crimes and all of that, and he's like very just like annoyed with her. And then I don't know, they seem to like get friendly sometimes, just in the sense of oh, like you did good today or something like that. But then stats quote happens each episode, so I'm sure it gets different. Steve Howie's in it in like season 2, so I really
Really?
want to watch it because I think that's his name, Steve Howie. He was in Reba as Van. I love the show Reba. We could have a whole podcast about Reba because I
I've never
unironically
watched.
it's so good.
I never watched it.
But he's also in Shameless or whatever too. But which I've never seen. But yeah, I like that actor and he's not in a whole lot of stuff, so it's cool to see that he's in that. So I'm interested to continue with that. And then I caught up on Matlock, and I finished it, the new Matlock with what's her name?
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Yes. I like that show a lot. That show is kind of not predictable, but it's just kind of campy and not cringy to a degree, but all the characters are great. Jason Ritter's in it. He's really really good. Kathy Bates is really really good. The person who plays her husband in it is really good as well. um it's another one of those like detective type shows, but it's more of a lawyer show, but it's also trying to figure out a bigger picture about like, oh, we gotta frame this place, so I'm pretending to be this person to infiltrate the law firm and blah 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 blah. And I really do like that show. Season 2 ended on a really good cliffhanger, just something that I thought that they wouldn't do. So I'm excited for the next season because they already got greenlit for a new season. Scrubs got greenlit for a new season, and King of the Hill is starting back up here in July. There's gonna be 10 episodes that'll happen like mid-July, I think, on Hulu. So that's cool as well. Yeah, that's all I've really, I would say, been watching or whatever. You were talking about Isekai earlier. Um, when you gonna watch Dot Hack? That's an Isekai.
So a funny thing is,
Can't watch it
you know,
anymore though, technically.
yeah, with all of these, it says, hey, these are ones you should watch. So, like, to give you an idea of some of the ones I've watched. So, besides the two that I just told you about, what was the other one I
It's gonna tell
watched?
you to watch Sword Art probably.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's Dot Hack.
Uh, this one I'm totally gonna butcher the name of. The also a newbie adventurer trained. What is this one? Oswin, I'm totally butchering it. Newbie adventurer trained to death by the most powerful party became invincible.
Oh, I told you to watch Konosuba. Did you ever do that?
I did not.
That's an
No, not yet.
isekai, but it's a comedy isekai. Just
Well,
don't watch it around your kids.
I mean, obviously, my kids are already doing things they're not supposed to. I'm going to tell this. So, my son's in second grade, and his teacher, her and her husband are very big gamers and collect Pokemon cards and stuff. So they sent us an email tonight because my son's drawing pictures of Poppy's playground. And I'm like, well, unfortunately for them, their dad's a gamer, so they're not getting it here. Come to find out, it's a kindergartner at the school that is talking to my son at the during recess and stuff about this. And I was like, man, I saw Alex and said, that's just not good parenting. Now, you do what you want.
Mm-hmm.
They're your kids. But yeah, But I do a very good job of making sure my kids are not like watching things. So Alex will be like, "Hey, you need to watch this, but don't watch it around the kids."
Yeah.
Um, there's some Dragon Ball in here. That's hilarious. Oh, look, there's episode 4 of Angel Beats. I think it's
Mhm.
the only farther I got.
Yeah.
Um, I will say in my list now of ones that I'm gonna watch, I did start watching Digimon Beat Break.
Yeah, I still
I
haven't seen that.
thoroughly so graphically the way it looks, the visual of it,
Mhm.
really, really good. Um,
Yeah. I know it's continuing and all that too. I just
yeah,
haven't had a chance to watch it at all yet. So
I kind of want it all to be done so I can watch it. I also watched God of High School, which I didn't know that is a Crunchyroll original.
it's a Korean manhwa, I want to say. So there's a couple of those like that on there.
Um, I have the Outcast on here because I saw a video of the Outcast and I'm like, "Ooh, I want this." Yeah, that's like not till season like 4 or 5.
Mhm.
Um, but like I do notice that my anime has changed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I told this on the podcast. When I first started watching anime, I got it monthly from Columbia House. It was the anime club. I got a VHS a month.
Mhm.
And the first one I got was Akira.
Mhm.
The second one I got was Vampire Hunter D. And the third one was Grave of the Fireflies, which I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this is before the internet, right?
Yeah.
So I watched Grave of the Fireflies. I'm like, oh my God, this is so awful. Like, and not because it was bad.
Yeah,
It's
just
just like,
too depressing and all that.
it's a
Yeah.
super, yeah. Um, so like that was it. And then I would go to like where I lived in Warsaw, I would go up to Fort Wayne in the mall and I would go into a Suncoast and I would buy another VHS for $35. Um, and I think I bought like Fist of the North Star or something crazy. Um, that was my introduction to anime, and I think it is so much better now for people to get things anime wise.
Mhm.
Um, the other source I had was I had a good friend of mine that would like literally download episodes and put them on disc, and I would just watch them. Like burn them onto a DVD or whatever. Um, because that was the only way to get some of this stuff. So, like some of the stuff you're talking about, um, it's so much nicer to have all of it available to you. Like, I think my son was watching Attack on Titan when it was coming out.
Mhm.
It would come out Saturday night overseas, and then it'd be Sunday in the afternoon. You could watch it.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of episodes on here of like, or series like that. I mean, it like what was like for you like when you started? I mean, obviously you weren't like in my level because we're a big age difference, but like was it the same for you? Like having a hard time trying to find this stuff, and now it's like so readily accessible.
Um so the main things that I would watch, obviously Toonami and Cartoon Network were a thing. So
Mhm.
Dragon Ball, Pokemon, for Kids WB, all of that. Um and so like there was that for sure, but I would say like Pokemon was probably the first one. Then probably Dragon Ball Z. I've talked about this before, I believe. The first episode I ever saw was the episode where Trunks showed up for the very first time.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
because we just watched it after school and it's like, oh, it's on, cool. Um, and then I collected the VHS tapes for Dragon Ball Z because the VHS tapes were ahead of what they were like airing on Cartoon Network, I believe, at the time. So, yeah, I would have the VHS tapes and I would be like watching the Boo Saga or something, in elementary school or what have you. Because VHS tapes weren't that much. It was like 3 episodes or something. You'd go to Kmart or Walmart or whatever and you pick them up over there. Um, and then I don't know how old I was, but I got Mononoke pretty early. Like that movie's probably from like 98, 99. So let's say I got it in the year 2000. I was still less than 10 years old. So like And I watched Princess Mononoke, and like that was like a PG-13 movie technically.
Oh yeah.
My grandma got it for me because she's like, "Oh, you like this stuff," and I did like it. It was just a little more, graphic or whatever for me. But I enjoyed it. I had a good time, and that was probably like one of the first things where like it really opened my eyes for that. I've talked about this before. Like maybe not. But like I've watched like stuff on TV. So like Yu Hakusho, a tiny bit of like Outlaw Star, Wolf's Rain, um, Tenchi when I shouldn't have been watching Tenchi, but I was still watching Tenchi, or at least the OVA Tenchi. And then I was watching Tenchi Universe, which was I think on Toonami, and then Tenchi in Tokyo for a bit too. But yeah, I would say the thing that like really made me start to watch stuff that wasn't just not, I don't know the right word. It's not normie necessarily, but like um that wasn't just like viewed as a cartoon was probably Mononoke. Like once I watched that, then I was like, "Oh, okay. So it can be different." And then I don't know, and then I watched stuff in like middle school and stuff. I liked you get stuff from the library. They had
Hmm.
DVDs and stuff, so I was able to watch shows like that. And then you had websites as you do in high school, so like that's how I watched all of Ranma, Ranma one half. So I have, but now I have all that on actual Blu-ray. And so like I watch stuff like that. I used to have like allegedly have
Allegedly.
have things of like Cromartie High School. I think that's how I had Angel Beats originally. Like there's things where like I eventually got the re-releases. But yeah, there were no streaming services back in the day, so like we really were just at the mercy of distributors. And I've had this conversation with other people before. I don't know if I've had it here, but the reason why people are nostalgic for the old time of like anime and stuff that were in the West, um, we really had a filtered, curated system of the good stuff.
Yeah.
And so people are like, oh man, there's a lot of bad anime now. It's like, no, it's always been like that. It's just that when someone grabs something to license something, like physically back when, they had to make sure it was a hit or that it would sell. And so that's why they would grab like the popular thing, and so that's why Full Metal Alchemist 2003 did really well. That's why Cowboy Bebop does well. That's why Kenshin did well. Like they're grabbing the big things that do well. They're not grabbing. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're just not grabbing the small things. So, like there's that. So that's the thing you have to understand, or people have to understand, is like, yeah, there's a lot of there's always been a lot of bad anime.
Yeah. I think that's like typical of like, and when you say bad anime, um, there's always someone that loves or hates it. Like certain ones. Like
Mhm.
I like Naruto, but I'm sure there's people out there that hate Naruto. Um, I don't really like One Piece because it's just too much for me to watch. But we have a friend that thinks One Piece is the best thing ever.
Mhm.
So I always felt like there was that. I also felt like, um, I know we've had discussions on like live action anime stuff.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not caught on to that yet. But one point I want to bring is I feel like anime has gotten so mainstream now that we have things that are drawn by anime. So there's that whole Halo series of shorts. They're all done by different anime directors and
Mhm.
writers and artists. Um, there was obviously Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars did the 2 seasons of nothing but different ones done by different groups in anime, and they look really, really well.
Yeah.
Um, my favorite episode is the one where Um, there's a Jedi and a Padawan, and they're looking for somebody, and they find this old man and find out he's a Sith. But it's very like old school samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's drawn so well. There's even like a Batman where it's just different anime writers and directors and artists,
Mm-hmm.
their take on Batman. So um, I think anime has definitely come a long way. Toonami was a huge source for people to. I think most of the anime that I watched, that I started to watch, like Dragon Ball Z, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, all of those were on, Toonami.
Mm-hmm.
I used to record on my DVR
Yeah.
certain things, just like episodes of different shows or whatever. Um, Obviously, my big one was Sunday because it was all comedy on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Uh, but like, I would say me liking anime so much now, because I did kind of fall off for a while, um, is because of Toonami. So that's a great point you brought up, because I think Toonami, a lot of people, that's how they got either back into anime or really got into anime.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Um. Yeah. That and it's still going. And is it relevant
Oh yeah.
anymore? I'm not sure. I don't know how many people actually have cable. Like that's the thing as well. Like, how many people still have cable, and how many people are watching Toonami on cable? Because like they're licensing things. Like, sure, things come to HBO Max or whatever for Adult Swim at least, but um like Haha You Clowns or something, but like which is another amazing show. I love that show so much. But like we just yeah, is it relevant anymore? It might not be, because we have all these streaming services. Like Netflix is probably the second biggest anime um platform next to Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll's only winning because like that is their only thing that they do, is foreign release stuff like that or live action. So like yeah, there isn't there isn't a need for cable, but at the same
Yeah.
time, maybe there are some people who need cable, but I don't see it. So I don't know. Write in the comments if you still watch Tsunami on cable.
Well, and I just brought up Netflix because we talked about that. They added brand new episodes of Detective Conan, which me and you have both talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But there, that's where I found Overlord. Was on there.
They have exclusive stuff on there too. Like they're the ones who have the Ranma remake
Yeah, they have the
in Yaiba.
Castlevania stuff is done really well. I like the first. I haven't watched the other Castlevanias, but I did watch the first one. They have the remake of Roni Kenshin on there, um, which is hilarious because when I started watching it, I'm like, I remember watching Roni Kenshin actually on uh, Toonami,
Mm-hmm.
and so basically they took that and they just redid it, so it's like in HD and all that,
Mm-hmm.
looks better. It's basically the same episodes,
Yeah.
um, but like, so Netflix is where I've watched that. Demon Slayer, Mashal is the other one I've been watching, on Netflix. Um, but it's got like an action adventure, but some comedy as well.
Yeah.
All he ever eats is cream puffs, and he lives in a world where if you don't have magic, it's very Harry Potterish. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have magic, you're it's like, oh well, you're a muggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but like in this, if you don't have magic, you're like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So his dad drew a line on him to make it look like he had magic, and he just uses his extremely strong body and training to look like he's doing magic.
Yeah.
Um, if you would have told me back when I was younger, hey, you're gonna be able to go to a streaming service and watch all this stuff, I would probably been like, no way, because when I was there, anime was such a small niche here in America.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but to your point of like, hey, who has cable? my parents were the biggest people that loved cable, right?
Yeah.
Don't have it. They haven't had it for years.
My parents still have cable, but it's for specific things like the tennis channel and stuff like that. Like there's certain like channels that are stuck on cable only. So,
Well, and like, so my TV is a Sony.
mhm.
You could watch live TV now from that or
Yeah.
wherever else. Um, and you're right, HBO has Adult Swim, so you can watch most of those there, including the newest one where it's like the chicken one. Have you seen that?
What?
There is like an anime with chickens.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's
I
airing on there, but like it's a Viz manga. Yeah. Like
Yeah, you
Rooster
can definitely
Fighting or
tell.
something, Rooster Fighter.
Yeah. Oh, where was that? I gotta find it now because I saw it and I was like,
It
"What
might be on
is?"
Crunchyroll too, honestly.
I mean, it maybe
It's just that the dub is probably on HBO. But yeah, I know
I have to.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have to go to adult animation.
Hmm.
Um, but I saw this and I was like, "What is this?" Even like that, The Adventures with Superman.
That's getting a
Um,
new season.
I did start watching some of it. I
So
haven't
good.
watched all of it. It's not bad.
I
It's
really
not
like
bad.
it. Who is it? Jack Quaid is the main guy. Is Clark Kent. So um yeah, it's a pretty good show. And honestly, it's wholesome enough to where like children can watch it. It,
So,
yeah, but it's just on Adult Swim for no reason.
well, we had to find something to watch because my kids found Teen Titans Go.
Mhm.
Cannot stand that show. Um, and they were watching the crap out of him. Like, hey, let's watch this one. Um,
Yeah.
they wanted to watch. They started watching the original Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Um, and liked it, but they said that the other one's funnier. Um,
Hmm.
so we did watch a couple episodes, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't even find that chicken show now, but I think it's a hilarious thing. I keep seeing clips
Hmm.
on. I keep seeing clips for it. I'm like, yep, this is a real show.
Yep. Yep, it is. um but well, I guess that's all the time we got. We gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing on Nintendo 3DS or whatever Reggie says. Um, but yeah, I feel like a fun episode indeed. Talking about all the cool stuff here. Again, if you're new here, you can find us on um, YouTube on Fridays and then podcast services on Wednesdays. Um, there's also other stuff on our YouTube, like you can look. We have reviews on there. We also have some live stream VODs on there and stuff like that too. We had some Let's Plays. I guess they're still technically there. Maybe we'll get back to those someday. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Do you, Ben?
Just to get at it.
Get at it.